What's up, Council? Much love to all the subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Sean the Shaw, and I'll be doing your reading for the first half of October 2021. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hierophant. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And we got the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got Temperance. We got the Nine of Cups, reverse. And we got the Eight of Wands, reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Swords. Overall energy, we got the Ten of Wands. So Cancer, definitely Mercury retrograde catching up to you, as well as everything else that you're handling in your life. Lessons from the past, reoccurring experiences, hard experiences reoccurring in the psyche that may be weighing on you right now, on all of us right now, really. You also been working hard at your goals too, and manifesting all the things that you want for yourself. So on top of that, and on top of the spiritual path, you know, it's a lot to hold. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to keep that drive keep that drive alive when you're going through bumpy times with everything that you're handling right now. And Mercury retrograde really highlights that, and it really adds to the load more internally, more in the psyche, more in the mind, which makes it seem harder than what it really is. But it is a test though. So definitely some Mercury retrograde lessons weighing on you, working through them, but steadily working through them and getting to where you want to be and where you need to be. So this is showing huge strength right now through Mercury retrograde with this Ten of Wands. And really letting go of the things that have been having a burden on your shoulders that you didn't even realize that was taking a toll on you. Things that you've been holding on from the past, reoccurring through Mercury retrograde, that you need to let go, let some of them wands go, to free your energy up. So now you won't have such a slump back. Now you'll be standing, you have more lift to yourself, more power, more passion, more energy. It's like you're being lifted up from some of that weight being gone and processed through going through Mercury retrograde. So it's freeing up energy to gain more energy and momentum in everything that you're doing and that you want to accomplish for yourself. And we got the Seven of Swords again in this Mercury retrograde, really identifying the things that you might have missed in the past when you first went through those experiences. You see we got the three people back here looking like shadows in all black, identifying this guy right here who's taking away their ammunition, their swords, their power. So you've really figured out what you missed in the past, going through tough experiences. Through a similar experience and figuring out what you were truly missing to handle that experience better. You know, how you were recognizing how you were taking yourself out of your own power when those experiences happened. And during this Mercury retrograde, really analyzing how you can put yourself in a better position of power while going through similar situations like that in the future. And what you need to do presently to arm yourself with the right mind state to handle tough situations in the future and similar situations. So a lot of good work during this Mercury retrograde. It wasn't easy. You know, it's a tough toll to really be real with yourself like that and do that self-development. Be strong enough in the mind to actually do that. A lot of people run from that type of shadow work. And we got the Hierophant. It's because you are committed to the spiritual path. You're committed to your evolution spiritually. So you know you got to do what's necessary. You know you got to be strong in that Cancer armor and just go for it. You know, master them emotions. Master them waters, them strong waters that's inside that Cancer shell, and make that be your power and your strength to move forward and not be stagnant. So with this Hierophant, you're believing in your strength in spirit more. You're having more confidence in yourself, more confidence in mastering your emotions, feeling closer to spirit. You know, your new mind state is more spiritual, seeing the bigger picture, the deeper picture as well. And you're unlocking more keys and more doors to your spiritual evolution of the mind, seeing what you've been missing, what you've been doing wrong, seeing where you've missed, maybe even seeing where you missed spiritual messages in the past. But either way, you're unlocking more doors to higher spiritual consciousness with these keys down here. This is also signifying this is a spiritual blessing as well to be in this new mind state, this new spiritual awareness, a new spiritual level. So you got the hand of benediction. You know, it's really a blessing to be in this new spiritual state that you're in right now, Council. And it'll continue to open up new doors in your life of great things with these keys down here. As long as you stay committed to what you're doing right now in this new state that you're in right now. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Really feeling this retrograde probably definitely brought up feelings of self-worth and self-love. You know, the past couple readings I've done for y'all, a lot of y'all came out of a toxic situation, relationship, or with people in general, or with everything. But either way, y'all are finding y'all self-love and y'all self-worth in this new spiritual state and really valuing the spiritual path and the spiritual process of how everything unfolds. The Hierophant has a great understanding of the intricacies of spirituality, and you valuing that. And like I said, major self-love. You see we got the crown right here with a long flowing cape all the way down to the feet. Just veiling yourself in self-love right now, especially in this retrograde season. Really protecting yourself in self-love. Putting you in position to grow great energy all around you. Because you generate a lot of good energy when you generate good energy in not so favorable circumstances. And we got the rabbit right here, so you're priming yourself to create newness in your life. Again, new beauty in your life, great things in your life. And we got the Knight of Swords. You know, some of these great things that you want for yourself and see for yourself, you're ready to take action on. You know, again, your value and your self-worth is up and you feel like you deserve these things and you want to go for them. Some of y'all are going for them right now. Some of y'all are thinking about making these moves necessary to do so. But when you do, or if you're doing so right now, pay attention to the details of Virgo, the wisdom of Virgo. Pay attention to the small things, the details. Sometimes nights, they miss things like that, especially in Mercury retrograde. So really pay attention to the details right now in everything that you're doing. You know, it's okay to move with a little quickness, but don't go too fast. You know, and keep your mind clear. Only think of things of value at this time, things that are worth thinking about at this time. And we got Temperance. This is the moderation to taking that action. Being patient with it and learning all you can, just like I said with the wisdom of Virgo. But this is the card of Sagittarius, a fire sign, so it's about action as well. You see, we got the angel doing the alchemy right here on the card. So really, again, really zoning in on your goals and what you want to achieve in good energy and really doing everything necessary, making all the right moves to make it happen for yourself, making a legit plan with the Queen of Pentacles. Being patient with it, being smart with it with Temperance, and going with your spiritual guidance with it with Temperance. Really aligning yourself and further merging yourself in spirituality with this Hierophant again. A strong rooting yourself in spirituality, in your spiritual path. So that's really your protection too right now. And again, it's going to take you to everywhere that you want to be with this crown right here, hovering above these mountains. and further take you into higher spiritual realms as well. We got the Nine of Cups reverse, and we got the Eight of Cups reverse. I mean the Eight of Wands reverse. So with this Nine of Cups reverse during this retrograde, definitely some doubts being triggered about everything that you want for yourself, the things that will emotionally fulfill you not being able to happen for you. You know, that's that shadow work of Mercury retrograde, seeing where you're disarming yourself, thinking the wrong thoughts. Really all illusions and fear. So if you've been down on what you're trying to achieve in your life, you know that's just an illusion. And feeling like you can't move forward into achieving it and making it happen for yourself. It's just an illusion. But it's a big illusion, you know, like I said with this Ten of Wands, you know, you've been lightening the load on thoughts that could keep you stagnant or keep you from taking action to the things that you want to have for yourself in this life. But right here with the Four of Swords, you done found your center, really took some time out, rested, thought about it, consulted with your higher guidance, your higher self. Again, with this Temperance right here, really merging with it. Asking your highest guidance on what to do, what's going on, and how to move through this. And that's exactly what you've done after a period of working through that. Again, we got another Sword card. Really working on the third eye, really working on the heart, and really working on the solar plexus, your confidence center in everything, you know, in yourself and everything else, the universe, source, magic, etc. The spiritual. So really you work, like I said, y'all don't work through this Mercury retrograde very nicely. You know, it hit me hard as well. But you went through this Mercury retrograde very nicely and done, kept your center, kept your balance, kept your emotions straight, even though they was tested, and really evolved, did the alchemy, turning lead into gold, turning the inconvenience or the perceived inconvenience of Mercury retrograde and turning it into something positive, something transformational, like it's supposed to be used for, like a real alchemist. So you done got your mind right and your emotions right and your confidence right during this time, during these tests. Now we're about to clarify the Seven of Swords. We got the Moon. So definitely retrograde, Mercury retrograde energy. Again, finding out where you were weak at in the past, what you was missing in the past, the wisdom you was missing in the past. Finding that out, shoring that up, getting through any type of fears that you may have experienced in the past and that will still linger on with you to this day if not addressed. This is also a calming of fear of the unknown and fear of the spiritual path with this Hierophant and the Moon. This is trust in it. This is trust in your navigation of it. This is your card. Cancer rules the Moon. So this is you coming out of these, I guess, will be safe waters and going out to a new land, a new world, a new spiritual path, a higher spiritual path, a different spiritual path than what you've been used to previously. Like I said, this is an upgrade spiritually, but at a hierophant. New, with those keys, new doors, new spiritual doors being opened for you. And this is you having the courage to go with your emotional intelligence to go for it. You know that you need to make this move. Cancer is a cardinal sign. You know, when Cancer's emotions are steady and strong and ready to go, then Cancer makes that move, whatever move is necessary. So this Mercury retrograde has y'all done got an A on that. It done did y'all well. Y'all done navigated through it well. Bottom of the deck, we got a Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but you kept your balance during this Mercury retrograde, addressing fears, addressing weaknesses, addressing regrets, getting rid of regrets with this Ten of Wands that you've been carrying for too long, and also handling everything else in your everyday life, which could throw your emotions for a loop and try your emotions, but you stayed balanced. You stayed skilled at working through this. Now we're about to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands. So, merging, more faith and more merging with your higher self and the spiritual path and spirituality in general has given you a lot more confidence in yourself and in your potential and in your future with this Queen of Wands. You know, some of y'all have obtained a new life energy, like a new vitality, a new zest for life, a new zeal for life, if I'm using that word the right way. And for your life in particular, you know, especially with that Queen of Pentacles, really feeling like you deserve the best in your life and feeling like you can obtain the best. You got what it takes to make it happen for yourself with the Queen of Wands. And with the Queen of Wands, your energy is influential. So other people will give you good energy back and want to help you to succeed in everything that you're doing and elevate you. And like I said, through this retrograde, a lot of fear being removed, as we see right here with the lions on her throne, symbolizing strength. Male or female, this is not gender specific. And with this moon right here, again with the black cat too, with the moon, a lot of spiritual experiences and messages coming in for you. Maybe more spiritual gifts opening up for you. You might be able to feel that happening, being a Cancer, being a water sign like you is. And any type of spiritual ideas that you get at this time, go ahead and act on that. Or that you haven't acted on, go ahead and do it. Because with the moon and magic, you know, it's going to be undeniable. It's going to be an undeniable feeling. The only thing that could keep you back from doing something magical is the rational mind. And the Knight of Swords can pick that up, being an inexperienced, being not royalty like the Queen and the King. So knights had a mistakes. So don't let the rational mind stop you from doing something magical right now. and believing in it with everything, with the Queen of Wands, believing that you deserve it with everything. Because the potential was there to reveal itself with the moon, to manifest it with the moon. Something that you see in the unseen realm being made manifest visually. And the Queen of Wands gets stuff like that. Like stuff like that happens for the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we got the seven of Pentacles. So whatever you've been working for, whatever you feel like you deserve, what you've been working to get your self-worth up to obtaining, it's all paying off. It's all growing. It's all progressing. It's all unfolding like it's supposed to. Just keep paying attention to the details, especially right now during Mercury retrograde. Pay attention to your behaviors. What are you doing that could take you back a couple steps? What are you doing to make you move forward a couple steps? What are you doing to help you to maintain the mental state and spiritual state that you want to be in at all times? You got to take inventory on that with this Seven of Pentacles. And continue to work like a real alchemist with this Temperance under spiritual guidance. And if you're working some type of magic, again, go ahead and go harder on the research. See what you can do something to make it more powerful for yourself. The Queen of Wands is no stranger to magic with this black cat right here. This is her pet, and this is her as well. Queen of Wands got magical roots. Now we're about to clarify the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. We got the Five of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords. We got the Six of Swords. And we got the Two of Wands. So most definitely retrograde, battle, conflict, energy, Mercury retrograde. A battle with the ego. Thoughts of lack, thoughts of not being good enough to reach your goals. Thoughts of not being strong enough. Thoughts that you can't be anything more than or anybody different than what you've already been for most of your life. That's a huge battle that I think a lot of people, a lot of us go through, as far as self-development and progression of the psyche, And retrograde likes to give us that test that could potentially pull us back for a little bit. And with this Nine of Swords, fighting through anxieties about the future, anxieties about past actions, maybe even having bad dreams too, worrying if you're on the right path, taking the right steps, worrying if spirit got your back like that. But you're moving through all that turmoil, all that turmoil of the mind and the emotions with the waves right here on this side of the boat. We're going to clearer waters, stiller waters, waters that you can see through, that the evidence is clear, You you can see who you truly are and what you want to be and where you want to go. It's going to be clear when you look in that reflection now. Going to new places. And again, any type of fears about the spiritual path is being revealed to be illusion and turning into wisdom with this Hierophant. And also greater spiritual experiences as well. And again, with this Six of Swords, you're going to new places. With the Hierophant, unlocking new spiritual doors, because you're unlocking new higher awarenesses of spirituality. So of course you're going to new places. And with this Two of Wands right here, this is what you've chosen as the Hierophant in making this move with Temperance. Allowing your highest guidance to take over. Committing to the spiritual path fully with the Hierophant and the Two of Wands. You know, committing to what you want your new world to be and what you want your new life to be. What that entails, what it takes, and what you got to do on an everyday basis with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is also planning as well. It took some good planning and deep planning in details before he came to this decision. Whatever it is. And with you, it's making that permanent merge with, or a deeper merge with spirituality and your higher self and everything good that you want for yourself. You all in on that. The expansion of your life and your mind and your mental. That's what you all in on. It's like Mercury retrograde made you make a firm decision to stick to what you want in your life and who you want to be. Through the turbulence, it's like you grab on to that wand, like this is what it is. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Wands. This is what it is. Grab your wand. And you fighting everything else that's not of this wand, the most powerful wand, the one that you wield and that you choosing to believe in. That's the most powerful wand. Everything else is a distraction. You got the high ground, because it's the wand that you want to have. And you got the foot over this stream of water right here. Continue to master the emotions going through this time, and letting the emotions. If the emotions are activated, let the emotions help you and not go against you. Master that energy of emotions as Cancer, which is one of y'all's highest aspects and potentials. Letting the emotions fight for you and not against you with this Seven of Wands right here. Now we're about to pull some cards on your love life. We got let your friends help you. We got stay optimistic about your love life. And we got healing family issues. Bottom of the deck, we got make the effort. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So during this Mercury retrograde, if you have anybody that you can trust, somebody that's close to you, or somebody you feel like you can trust with any type of, I guess, on the topic of love, go ahead and have that conversation. It could be therapeutic for the both of y'all. Y'all might be going through similar situations or feel the same way, or had the same experiences in love. So if you have that type of person in your life, and the opportunity presents itself to have that conversation, go ahead and do so. Don't like I said, it could be therapeutic for the both of y'all, and maybe even make a new acquaintance. And also, you're very much so tuned into the spiritual right now, more so than in the past. Like I said, you're going to a new spiritual level with that in Temperance. So let the spirit world help you. Let your guides help you too, to navigate yourself towards the type of love that you want for yourself. Maybe, like I said, magic came up in the first spread with the Queen of Wands and the Moon. So maybe do some love spells. Work with some love goddesses. Maybe Aphrodite, Venus, Oshun from the Orishas. Maybe Yemaya from the Orishas. Any type of deity about love, you might want to start working with them. And putting your emotions in it as well, not just seeing if it works. You really got to put your emotions into, especially with a love, some type of love spell to bring love into your life the right and natural way. You don't want to go against anybody else's will, so we got to be responsible on that. But if it's meant to be with somebody, you can try your hand in some love spells. Or bringing that type of person that you would want into your life. And then we got to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So keep your emotions about love on the right end of it. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can get to the point where you can have the relationship that you would truly want, that your soul really desires to experience in this lifetime. So yeah, keep your thoughts. Your thoughts is everything, So you got to keep your thoughts positive on attracting the love that you want for yourself. Trust that it is possible for you to have it. And we got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of y'all, during this retrograde, is bringing up hurts and maybe neglect from the past, from some of y'all's parents. Some of y'all might have not been loved the way you wanted to or should have. Maybe some abuse as well. And that's really key for Cancer. It's important for Cancers to have that loving home base from the parents from the start. So, and that could be a lingering effect for all of us, not just Cancers, in the future when it comes to relationships and love. So really healing from those wounds will really help right now, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Really get deep into it and get over it. Get in that Cancer energy, accept it. Don't let the emotions drag you. Don't let the water turn murky. Keep clear water in that Cancer energy and continue to move forward and learn from past experiences and get stronger from past experiences. Let those emotions further propel you forward to where you really want to be, in whole within yourself. And we got to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So continue to make that spiritual effort and take the steps that you're guided to take from your higher self and spirit with this Temperance. Continue to merge with that intuition and make those moves based on that. And it'll lead you to bringing in the love that you want for yourself. It's worth the spiritual transformation and the work, because you get the best type of love. Now we're about to clarify, let your friends help you. We got the Ten of Swords. So like I said, if you have somebody in your if you have anybody in your life that this conversation could happen, you know, like I said, it'll be therapeutic for probably the both of y'all. It'll be somebody that you can confide in and really just have some human interaction with in sigh relief. Like, okay, like I'm not alone. You know, somebody feels like I am when it comes to love. Somebody experienced some of the same experiences as me. You know, and again, making that type of connection for a Cancer is really good for Cancerians. Like I said, you might even make a new acquaintance or a new friend in the process. And just having that conversation a lot of times can relieve us of what we've been holding on to for too long, and allow us to drop that barrier. And now we can bring in the positive thoughts about love. Yeah, bottom of the deck we got the Three of Swords. So some type of, and we got two swords cards, so definitely of the mind, Mercury retrograde. Continue to strengthen your thoughts about love. Make your thoughts about obtaining the love that you want for yourself possible. You know, focus on building and encouraging those thoughts about love, and that there is the love that you want for yourself out there for you right now. So you got to make your thoughts strong on that end. And also, again, if you, some of y'all have definitely been deeply hurt with this 10 and this Three of Swords. There's a lot of pain there. So like I said, with the goddesses, the love goddesses, the healing goddesses, check out some healing goddesses as well. You know, some spiritual help in healing would do some of y'all a lot of good. Yeah, the goddesses that I named: Oshun, Yemaya, Venus, Aphrodite, Venus. That's all I'm really getting right now. But do your research on that. Some spiritual healing will be very good for y'all too. Now we're about to clarify, stay optimistic about your love life. We got the Six of Pentacles. We got the Five of Cups. We got the Two of Cups. And we got the Five of Swords. Stay optimistic about your love life. Stay balanced and aligned in the thoughts and the love that you want for yourself. Nothing else. Like I said, you got to make those thoughts about love the most powerful thoughts about love in your mind, and ultimately the only thoughts about love in your mind. So your thoughts will only create that. Your subconscious mind will only create that scenario for you. The thoughts about love that you want to experience. So continue to align in that. Be solid in that with the Six of Pentacles. And the universe will bring that in for you. What you've been asking for in love. And we got the yellow and the blue right here. So it'll do some of y'all a lot of good working with Oshun and Yemeya, both or either one. Oshun's color is yellow, Yemeya's color is blue. And we got the Five of Cups. You got to come all the way out of this energy, this cloak of sorrow right here. You know, no more crying over spilled milk about love. All the love that didn't work out for you in the past, that wasn't for you anyway. It was just an experience. Again, retrograde could be bringing that type of stuff up. You just got to move through that. Show yourself, show your own soul that you are over that. And therefore you show the universe that you're ready to bring in the love that you want for yourself. The Two Cups that's behind you. Just like with Temperance, grab those 2 cups and make and create your ideal love situation. And you do that by doing the internal spiritual work first. And then the love aspect comes right along with it. Creating that scenario that you want for yourself in love. And then we got the Two of Cups. Again, creating that scenario with your own 2 cups from this Five of Cups. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Don't worry about fears about the future. You just worry about the cups you got now, your own 2 cups. Work on that. Have that self-love. Stay optimistic that you will find that person that you want, and it will be. They're going to give you their cup, and you're going to give them their cup. Y'all going to exchange cups. Y'all are going to exchange real emotions. You know, this person might have been going through this process at the same time you was. And then y'all meet just like that because y'all attracted each other and went through the same experiences. You know, stay optimistic that you will find that person that really gets you, that's really similar to you. And we got the Five of Swords. Again, any type of mental battles that may happen in the future, be ready for them. Know that it's illusion, work through them like a champ, like you've been doing. And don't let the ego take you out of your power. Don't let the ego take your swords no more. Don't let Mercury retrograde take your swords. Every time fear and doubt come up about love, it's a battle. You know, just chalk it up to another battle. Until the war is won. Until you win the war in your mind about love. Bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Pentacles. So staying optimistic and doing that inner work, it'll put you in a creative scenario, is again setting the scene that you can bring in that type of love that you want for yourself. You know, the universe is taking note about the work that you're doing with this lady right here, with this paper. I don't know what's on it, but she's like, the universe is like taking notes and it's going to deliver the stuff that you're working for. And in this scenario, your love life, because it's going to reflect from the self-love and self-work and the spiritual work that you've done on yourself. Now we're about to clarify healing family issues. We got the Two of Pentacles. So these unresolved issues from the past, when it comes to lack of love or abuse from a family member or members, you know, it's really affected you, you know, up until this point. So retrograde might be highlighting some of that. And some of y'all will find closure for yourselves, which is the best closure to get anyway. You know, sometimes people are just closed off like that. You know, they really won't get to the root of what's really real and say what needs to be really said. So sometimes we got to have closure for ourselves. We got to accept what it really is. As long as we know the truth, it's all good. You know, if we can accept us, if we can accept the fact that even if only us accept the truth, then that's got to be good enough. You know, we got to get to that point. So, and that's very powerful right there. You know, you don't need nobody else's validation for nothing, you know. So not having closure or not having these conversations may have thrown you off kilter for a little bit. But again, you stayed balanced and stayed focused and stayed on your feet, stayed on your toes. So whatever healing needs to be done as far as family issues are concerned, you're going to work through that beautifully as well. And bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Cups. There's the beautiful part about it. Like I said, you fill your own cup that way. That divine self-love coming in and just bursting outwardly, because there's so much inside of you. You know, you will be provided for under this new energy, this new spiritual energy as well. You know, new joy, new life of the spiritual path. With this Hierophant, it's really going to give you what you need, you know, to continue to thrive and to continue to get better and create everything that you want for yourself. This is the cup of plenty, you know, plenty motivation, plenty emotional satisfaction with even the smallest things in your life with this Ace of Cups. And when you heal for yourself, you know, it's nothing that can be taken from you. You know, you tapping into that real divine source energy, which is infinite in love and abundance. So it's like you're touching a new part of your soul with this Hierophant, this healing family issues, because you're healing mainly from the self. You know, you're healing voids that maybe previously you looked for other people to heal for you, even if they put them there. You see what I'm saying? Now you're doing it for yourself. And this is brand new spiritual and good energy coming in for you. Now we're about to wrap your reading up with some messages and guidance from Spirit. We got self-sabotage. Bottom of the deck, we got synchronicity. Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that details those carefully woven plans. So Cancer, being in this new spiritual state, there's no need to go anywhere else. You're exactly where you need to be with this Hierophant. You're blessed in the state that what you're in right now. Blessed to go to a new spiritual level and open up new doors in your life. All you got to do is stay in this energy. Continue to master this energy. Don't do nothing else. Don't step outside of this new energy. Don't self-sabotage it. You know, all you got to do is flow flow with this new energy. Don't let the ego cloud your vision and your judgment under this new energy. Even if it's something that you can't really see right now, don't let the ego take over, because that's all the space that the ego needs to climb back in and then just mess stuff up, mess stuff up in your mental, in your psyche. And this is the card of Taurus. So just remember to stay rooted, like stay grounded in your spirituality, in your new spiritual state. And it'll take you to greater things, to the things that you want to see in your life. And we got synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So being in this new spiritual state, you'll be experiencing a lot more synchronicity in spiritual messages, downloads. So pay attention to that. Don't ignore those type of things. Don't just chalk it up as coincidence. Don't think that it's too far-fetched to be real. If you feel it deep down inside of you that it is real, don't think that something is a long shot, even though it might be. Don't dismiss it. If a confirming message comes in for you, go with it. Understand it. Don't be scared of accepting it, and move forward. And also if you're seeing any repeating numbers, pay attention to them. Really do some research on any type of repeating numbers that you might be seeing. Or any type of message, big or small. If you've been thinking about something recently and then you're seeing somebody else speak on the same topic or have the same type of conversation, just think of it as confirmation. And if you can gain insight from that, go ahead and do that too. But yeah, stay in the flow of your spirituality. Don't move out of it. And all the surprises, you might not be able to see what's truly happening behind the scenes, even in this new spiritual awareness. But what you can't see is really a protection sometimes, because it's a lot of beauty around this woman. It's a lot of beauty around us that we don't even see while we're in the midst of working for it. But that's by design, though, is to keep us focused. And to keep us from, and keep the ego from grabbing onto it and try to cling on to it and then ultimately fuck it up. So, a lot of the time, universe and even our own higher self really hides the beauty of what we've been working for all this time, just to keep us, just to protect ourselves from ruining it. So just stay in this high refined energy, and everything will be basically guided to you and given to you. So that concludes your reading, Council. If it resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you need your own personal reading from me, my contact info will be in the description. Until next time, Council.